Greetings, royal family. It's morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. As usual, let me wait for you guys to start rolling in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning, Josie. Greetings. I've been here. Where you been, sis? Josie, can you hear me clearly? Hey, girl. Hey. Greetings, everybody. I'm just listening to myself in my headphones. Josie Riley's in the building. How's everyone's Saturday going? Make sure you're hitting the like button. Come on out the bushes. Don't be shy. Say hello. Don't try me is in here. Hey, don't try me, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. Got a couple of things to talk about. Oh, we only almost 2 minutes in. Teddy Royal. I missed y'all. For those of you who are in here. Got a cute little lineup today. Definitely going to be talking about growing up hip hop. Hopefully you guys saw my review. Hopefully. So I normally wait. If you're watching the replay, I wait a few minutes just to give the YouTube notifications time to go out so everybody can join. Make sure you are commenting if you're watching the replay. Of course, as you're coming in the live chat, hit the like button, drop a comment. Yes, I saw the replay. I see Don't Try Me was working overtime. I was too busy trying to get everything in order so I could be here on time for you this lovely Saturday morning. Yep. All right, make sure you share the video too. All right, we're 3 minutes in. I can pretty much get started. It is what it is. If you miss anything, you can always go back. So hopefully everybody is having a lovely, lovely Saturday morning. I am, got my iced coffee. The sun is shining. And I woke up to see another day. All right, so let's get straight into these topics. Where do I want to start? I don't even know where I want to start. Lord have mercy. We were all in the chats. Yep, you and Don't Try Me. I saw y'all. I watched the replay early this morning. All right. So this guy, Young Thuggery, he actually revealed recently that he almost lost his life. He said that he almost died from kidney and liver failure. So this past week, Offset, Cardi B's husband, and everybody else's baby daddy. Anyway, he hosted a live stream with Young Thug, St. John, Rich the Kid. It was titled Offset and Friends. And the live stream was presented by Oculus Venues. It was pretty much like a live stream with the goal to raise funds for the Atlanta Community Food Bank for those in need during this pandemic. So during the live stream, Young Thug, between performances, he kind of like opened up about the time that he almost died, he said. So He reveals that he endured a 17-day hospital stay due to his kidney and liver shutting down. So he says, so I kind of just stayed in the bed and was like, yo, call the ambulance. I can't move my body. Then later, when the ambulance came, I couldn't get out of bed. They had to get me out of the bed, basically. I felt like my whole body was numb and I couldn't move. I went to the hospital and I had found out that I had liver and kidney failure. And I kind of sort of had passed away, like I kind of died. This is what he's saying during this live stream event. He goes on to say, I was in the hospital for like 17 days. I left the hospital. My mom didn't trust it. So I left the hospital, went to another hospital. They was like, man, you got liver and kidney failure. You supposed to be dead. Basically, you've been dead. I've been killed before. This is what he said. So, of course, his fans, I'm sure they were shocked and surprised. People who were his fans and people who were not his fans. They blamed his drug use. You know, he sips on the lean and allegedly consumes drugs. So they attributed this to his health issues. So he's lucky to be here. And I'm glad that he's sharing his testimony. It was real sad. There's something about Young Thug that I like. I don't listen to his music faithfully, like, oh my God, yeah, I got to put on that Young Thug. However, when I do hear him speak, he's a very intelligent guy. You know, he's not an idiot. So it's something about him that I like, and I just like wish the best for him, you know? So hopefully he'll definitely make better choices, because these young kids and this lean usage, yo, it's crazy. And this allegedly him sipping on lean. Look, he talks about it, he raps about it in his music. But I think he's a very talented guy. He's very artistic. He is articulate. But I just something about him, I don't know what it is. We're going to wish Young Thug the best. Do you guys listen to Young Thug? I don't what song? Is he the one that made the song Lifestyle? That's Young Thug, right? I don't know. I don't be knowing these rappers. I don't know. All right, who's up next? So we wish Young Thug the best. All right, Miss Deb Antony. You know who this is. This is Waka's mama. Waka Flocka, his mama. So Deb Antony, she's an entertainment manager. She's responsible for and associated with a lot of the big names. There's been talks that she had something to do with Nicki Minaj's career along with Fendi. Anywho, she spoke out recently about her time on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Remember, she was on there briefly. She was also on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. She appeared as a guest and a star of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta from season 1 through 6. Because remember, Tammy and Waka were also a part of the cast. But she doesn't have fond memories about her experience. So she's speaking out finally. She says, it's very disgraceful for women. This is what she told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which is a publication. She goes on to say, it makes our men look horrible. I'm just not for it. I'm not for the drama like that. So Madame Noir recently did a piece a while back where she was talking about Tammy Rivera, the relationship between, her son and Tammy. They also weren't happy with their time on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So they weren't excited about how they were portrayed on the show. And they decided to clear up their misconceptions, Tammy and Waka, about their relationship with their own show. So they left Love and Hip Hop and they decided to create their own show so that they could be painted in a different light, in my opinion. So Deb says they went through so much on the other show. She's referring to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They were a little resistant at first to be open, but by the end, they let people see who they are. People have perceptions of celebrities that they're not human, but it's not easy being a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur, and singer like Tammy. I feel women can relate a lot to her struggle. So Deb says seeing her son and daughter-in-law clash on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta destroyed her inside. And she said she could not function. So it was so horrible how they were portrayed, according to Deb, that she couldn't function. But appearing on Marriage Boot Camp helped the couple bounce back from the tension that was dividing them. So Deb also said they still have a ways to go. Everybody has growing pains, but they're doing much better and are much further along than they were before. Now, Waka, he previously said that he and his wife, they wanted to do their own show because they didn't like how, again, they appeared on Love and Hip Hop. So he says on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they only give you a good 15 seconds to show who you are in a relationship, and we're in a different space at the time. We were in a different space at the time. He told the New York Post this back in 2019. He said it was rushed and people formed an opinion. And of course, through all of our turmoil, we have been pretty much open about our lives. He said they've been on this roller coaster and all this other stuff. Anyway, I get what Deb is saying and everything, because a lot of people who are on reality TV or a reality TV show and then end up getting off, especially the Love and Hip Hop franchise, they turn around and say it was fake or the editing was bad. They edited it bad. And I don't disagree with that. I don't doubt that, I should say. But here's the thing. In reference to Tammy and Waka, right? The source of their turmoil, I can't even get the word. I had iced coffee, so I'm so jittery. Anyway, the source of their turmoil in their relationship, to me, was the fact that Waka was cheating on Tammy. Was he not? Didn't they show that all throughout the first couple of seasons that they were on Love and Hip Hop? And it was all in the press too. What did Love and Hip Hop have to do with him cheating on his wife? And according to Tammy, if you remember, Waka cheated more than once. Did he not? And there was speculation that someone was pregnant, allegedly, right? But okay, girl. Now, as far as Deb, right? Her saying that she feels that the Love and Hip Hop makes women and men look bad, makes our people look bad. That whole narrative really gets on my nerves sometimes. The only people that can represent me are the men and women who had a hand in raising me. Like, let's stop with all of this black women on TV make black women look bad. Like, it's perpetuating a false narrative. How can a complete and total stranger who just so happens to be black like me make me look bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does Sierra make me look bad? How does Rashida make me look bad? How does Shakana make me look bad? They make themselves look bad, not me. It's just a false narrative. Like, I no disrespect to Auntie Deb, but I disagree with this. Like, she's not the only one who feels this way. I oftentimes hear this, I don't watch this show because it paints black women in a bad light. No, it paints those black women in a bad light, not all black women. I ain't got nothing to do with the cast of Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Atlanta. I don't even live in Atlanta. Make sure you're hitting the like button as you're rolling in, everybody. But I respectfully disagree with this. It's like, on one hand, negative images are said to represent all black people. And then in the same breath, people want to be respected, or it's said people should all be respected as individuals. So which one is it? I don't know. I get her point, because it's something that is just so socially accepted because people hear it over and over again. Oh, that show degrades all black women. It makes black women look bad. How? I don't know any of these people. So how can these people make me look bad? And if your perception of a whole race of people is based off of a scripted, quote unquote, reality television show, then there's something wrong with you. If you really believe that small portion or small group of people who are working for money, working for a check, represent an entire demographic of people or race of people, then I would say that your judgment is way off. Like, way off. Skewed. Crazy. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. What y'all in here saying in this cheese at? I was working, boss. Greetings, Lashia. Hey. I have no idea who he is. Her issue should have been with Brandon. Okay. Brandon made you look bad because you. Damn, I was about to say something so rude. You basically picked up a stranger and lied talking about he was your son. Deb, cut it out. With all due respect. I like Deb, though. Deb is cool. Like, I would sit down and reason and have a conversation with Deb, you know? She been in the game for a long time. I know she would have some jewels, drop some gems, you know? Oh, yeah, Tammy in the streets. Right. Tammy in the streets wanting threesomes. Just like I said before. Walker don't mind, you know, being with another woman, but he probably just doesn't want Tammy to be present. I'm just saying. You know what? Yeah, I remember Walker called out Brandon. He was about to go in. But Deb, how you gonna pick up? How you gonna get close to this man, this dude that you don't even know? You never met his mama. You never met his folk. And you going around telling the public that he's your son, lying. And Walker wasn't feeling that at all. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm totally not mad at it at all. All right, let's move on. I don't care about Brandon. Moving along. Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce. So did you guys hear the Savage remix? Meg released the official remix to her track Savage featuring Beyonce. This remix is not only a big deal because it's Beyonce, but also because Beyonce is the biggest artist that Meg has worked with, right? I guess. And they're both from Houston, you know, Houston hotties. So Meg Thee Stallion, she was on Instagram Live for a celebration in regards to the release of the Savage remix. Of course, she was practicing social distancing, so that's why she did the IG Live. And during the live, Meg, she opened up about, you know, what the track would mean to her late mother. And she was brought to tears while she was reflecting. You know, Meg's mom would be beyond proud, you know, as she was a huge Beyonce fan, according to Megan. And she said, my mama was a huge fan of Beyonce, and she used to make me watch a lot of Beyonce stuff. So I thought that was sweet. And then I don't know who that gentleman was. He came over and he embraced her and hugged her. And she looked nice. Now, what do you guys think of the song? It's cute. I like it. I do like the song. Yeah, I think the song was cute. I like when Beyonce raps. I do. And she talks that talk, you know, because she knows she's that girl. She gave us, you know, vocals as well. She just seemed like she had fun on the song, right? So I think, and Megan, she redid her verses on the song. The hook was the same, but she redid her verses. I liked the song. I think the song was cute. I really do think the song was cute. It's something that maybe I'll play if it's like on a playlist. I mean, the original song was okay. It got played out very quickly because everybody was doing the Savage challenge, and it was just like one of those songs that's like, okay, all right, girl, I'm tired of hearing this song. But let's not forget that Megan is still going through a legal situation, right? So I told you guys that I'm going to be following up with her case. So the label 1501 Entertainment or whatever it's called, Carl Crawford, he is attempting to get her lawsuit tossed out. So his attorneys attempted to get the whole case thrown out. So Crawford's move to get the case thrown out, it centers around a number of legal arguments that his lead attorney sets out in a 7-page document. So Crawford's attorney says that Megan does not set a maximum dollar amount that she is trying to collect, which he claims means the case should either be refiled or thrown out. What an oversight. How do you not state the amount of money that you're trying to collect? What are you suing for, girl? Anyway, so Crawford's attorney says that Megan does not have standing to sue under the Deceptive Trade Practices Act, or DTPA. Those dollar amounts are not particular to Megan's case and are not based on any direct assessment of her personal spending or wealth. They come directly from the law itself. So no date has been set for the judge to rule on Carl Crawford's motion to get the case thrown out. Girl, Meg, it's time for Meg to put out an album, because I am sure that she is raking up a ton of legal fees. I wonder if she'll be able to get Beyonce on another song. She already did a Nicki. She already got Nicki, right, on the Hot Girl Summer. And now you got Beyonce. Why didn't she release an album? This Sugar should have been an album. You should have slapped some more tracks on there. But like I said, I like the song. It's cute. Beyonce was rapping and giving us vocals, so it is what it is. We'll take what we can get. But girl, Megan, sheesh. Is Rock Nation going to be paying your legal fees? Moving along. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. What are y'all saying? Didn't listen. She did a remix like how a remix used to be, right? I'm just reading your comments, guys. You see who's up next? You didn't listen to the remix? It's okay. It's a cute song. Greetings, Shanta. Shanta. Up next, Nicki Minaj. She responds to rumors accusing her of dissing Wendy Williams. So Nicki Minaj, she was featured on the remix of Doja Cat's Say So. And it was assumed that she was basically, throwing shade at Wendy Williams. So the rap, which was her last bar, I guess, of the song, says, "Why you talking about who body fake? With all the fillers in your face, you're just full of hate. Real A can't keep your ninja home. Now you looking silly. That's word to silicone." Now everybody was like, "Oh, she's talking about Wendy Williams," because Wendy Williams has made some harsh critiques about Nicki Minaj's physical appearance, along with Nicki Minaj's husband. So everybody assumed that she was talking about Wendy Williams. So Nicki Minaj, what she did was she jumped online to clear up, the speculations. And she wrote via her Instagram story, "The line ain't about Wendy, though." So who was Nicki referring to? Because when I was reading this and saw this, when I heard the song, because I heard the remix, I'm like, who is she talking about? That can't keep your ninja at home. I was like, ooh, is she talking about Wendy? Because Wendy has talked about Nicki's physical appearance. She talked about her body. So I don't know. I thought she was talking about Wendy, but Nicki said that she's not. All right, it is what it is. But who was she referring to, though? But you know what, though? Whenever people trash talk in songs, they don't always have to be referring to someone. So she probably was referring to no one. I mean, it's a controversial bar, and it's got people talking, which is great promotion for the song, in my opinion. So if we never find out, the song is going to get a lot of spins for sure. Did y'all hear the song? What do you think? Now, here's what I think about the song, and it pains me to say this. I don't think that this song, Say So, needed a remix. Of course, it's a good look for Doja Cat, to have Nicki featured on her song. But this is the second recent remix that Nicki jumped on that I didn't like. And it's not that I don't like the song Say So. It's a poppy song. It's cute. But I didn't like Nicki on it. Okay? This is the second recent remix that Nicki did that I didn't like. The first was Hot Girl Summer. I'm going to keep it real. I like Meg. I love Nicki. But I that Hot Girl Summer song, that song was already done on Megan's project. And I think they were on live, Nicki and Megan. And she asked Nicki, hey, can you, I want to do a song with you. And Nicki literally wrote that. She wrote her part like in 2 hours, she said. The bars were dope. It's not that. But on that song, Hot Girl Summer, I don't know. It's just something about it that I was like, okay. It was a little light. Again, the Doja Cat song, it's like pop, kind of. And it's not a bad song, but I didn't really care for the remix. So maybe that's why Nicki didn't go so hard, because it was a pop song. Listen. I had to go back and listen to Monster. You know that song Monster with Jay-Z and Kanye and all of them? Nicki went off on that song. Only female on the track, and she bodied all the dudes on the song. Oh, Nika. I want like bars Nicki Minaj. I miss her. Itty Bitty Piggy. Nicki Minaj on Monster. Nicki Minaj on Roman's Revenge with Eminem. She was keeping up with Eminem on that song. My goodness. But again, the Doja Cat song was light, cute, flirty, and fun. It's a poppy song. So I guess her bars called for something light. Even Yikes. I like her flows on Yikes. I like her bars. I like Yikes. I like when Nicki talks that talk. And then Nicki was singing on the remix too. That Doja Cat Say So remix. I wasn't impressed, man. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I wasn't impressed. Oh, Onika. Hopefully we'll be getting an album soon. Because I wasn't a fan of the Queen album either. But the good thing is, Nicki has range. She can give you that sing-songy pop music. She can give you that flirty rap, that cutesy-wootsy rap. And then she can give you the bars where she can hang with the best of them. The Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, the Eminems. So maybe next time. I just miss the hard rapping Nicki Minaj. I do. Anyway. All right, moving along. Growing Up Hip Hop LA. Let's talk about it. Now, first of all, like I said, hopefully all of you have seen my review for the recent episode of Growing Up Hip Hop LA. If not, you need to go and watch that. Let's get the views up for that. And thank you to all of you who did watch. So pretty much sound off. What do you think about the episode? I mean, I did the review that I did for it was like 20 something minutes, and I still have more stuff to say. So let's get into it. Greetings, Anjanette. Welcome. What's going on? Happy Saturday, folks. So go ahead, sound off. Did y'all see Growing Up Hip Hop? Nobody saw it? Nobody saw the episode? Nobody saw the review? This is Egypt and TT. I was busy watching What the Friday last night. Did you see not the review, but did you see the episode of Growing Up Hip Hop? My God. Happy Saturday. Egypt is a special kind of simple. Egypt is on the screen, and so is cousin TT. Oh, you didn't see it yet? Oh, you saw the episode? Egypt is a special kind of simple. I could not believe, like, I had to finish up end the review because I didn't even have much to say, but now I do. When Egypt said in her confessional that TT contradicted herself because TT told her, don't get pregnant, and she turns around and gets pregnant. She's hypocritical. First of all, TT is significantly older than Egypt. TT got a man with a job, a career, a business. She's been in a relationship with this man for a significant amount of time. TT herself has a job, a career, a business. Educated as well. She's stable and logical. Egypt, on the other hand, you're living off your mama. You got a boy living off you with 2 kids by 2 different women, and you helping him pay his child support. What? Yo, this girl is a nut job, just like her mammy. She is a nut job. TT announced that she was pregnant. She said she don't care about none of this stuff. I'm pregnant, just so y'all know. And I think that she is going to stay far away from her aunt and her cousin. As she should. I said, she is what? She's hypocritical? And sometimes, y'all, I be talking at the TV, right? I'm like, Egypt, girl, you can't even spell hypocritical. And she kept... Let me tell you something right now. You hear me clapping? That's when you know it's serious. Let me tell you something right now. I wish a dude would. First of all, Egypt is... How old is Egypt? She's 21, right? Yeah, like let's say 21. Why are you dating a man and you was dating him for 2 years? So you was like 19 or whatever. Why are you that young dating a man with 2 children? That's 2 red flags on the field right there. That's 2. 1 for each of his children. Oh, that's so shady. But why are you dating a man with 2 children? I can't. And then this man, I'm like sitting here staring off into space. Then he don't take care of the 2 kids. Behind on child support. And you reach in your lunch money, you take money out of your lunch money that your mama give you and pay his child support. Yo, what is Pep teaching this girl? Before you take that money and invest it in yourself, in studio time. What happened, MC Treppa? Where's your music career? Where's your mixtape? Where's your demo? Where's your music video? You could have even taken that money and invested it in a little bit of common sense, even if it was for a limited time only. But you invested in his back child support and had the nerve to say it was only one time, girl? First of all, I would have never let him think that he could even ask me for any money for his child support. I would never let him think that. See, that's the problem. People know who to try. And you ain't got no job, Tommy. Where his mother showed up at his coming out the / engagement party. Why he ain't ask his mama to help pay his child support? Them her grandkids? Bum. I don't even like using that word, but he's a straight bum. And Egypt is an enabler of a bum. You letting this dude this dude, where did he get a budget from to shoot a music video? Who paid for that? Had extras, had a whole treatment for the music video. Egypt was one of the characters, had cameramen. Looks like they were in a church. They probably had to pay to use that space. Because Pastor Leroy don't play that. Who paid for that music video to be shot? Man, listen. Everybody has their struggles at certain time, different times in life, right? Everybody. It happens to the best of us. Whether it's financial struggles, emotional struggles, health struggles, whatever. But after your second child, no. After your first child, okay, you should have been tightened up. And I'm referring to Sam. Because now you can ruin your own life when you don't have any children. But you have to be decent in order and stable as not to ruin your child's life who had no choice or nothing to do with how they were brought into this world. And no, you thought it was a good idea to procreate a second time. Still not stable. Bouncing from relationship to relationship. You got time to create all this scandal in your personal life. Who paid for the face paint? When he wanted to dress as Joker. When he was performing on stage. Who bought the face paint? You could have bought one of your children, or both of them, an outfit. Children's Place is always having sales. 60% off. 70, blowout sale. I know, I get the emails every day. They flood my inbox. You could have bought some outfits for your kids. No, you bought face paint and red lipstick to look like the clown that you are. You don't need face paint for that. I'm going in on Sam. Bum. Children's Place is always having a sale. I'm telling you what I know. And then a music video. Who paid for that? Bum. You could get little Sammy and Samantha. You can get them graphic tees. $3.99 a piece. Pair of jeans, probably get a pair of jeans for like $9.99. Bam. The mother could take care of the sneakers. No big deal. At least it's something. Order it, get it shipped to their houses. That's effort. That's something. Nah. You up here shooting music videos in the church. And Egypt, her stupid self, what are you defending? What in the earth are you defending? There's nothing. Every point that Egypt threw out, she had no defense. She was like, oh, you guys think that he's after my money because I come from money and I come from a classy family and he doesn't, you know, you think he's using me. They tried to tell her Tyran just feels sorry for his sister. He know his sister is dunce. She's a dunce. She ain't got no sense. And TT tried to tell her it's not about the money. It's his character. Egypt probably can't even spell character, child. Can't use those big words around Egypt. And what makes it bad, Egypt doesn't have it. I don't know. Egypt doesn't work. I don't even know what she does. But that's okay. If her mother wants, listen, she's Pep and Tretch's child. If Pep and Tretch want her to do whatever and they'll financially support her, that's their business. But how you don't have no job, sis? This is what I don't understand. How you don't have no job? Probably no source of income. Maybe you get a little check from WeTV. And then you gonna bring along a dude that ain't got no job and got 2 kids by 2 different women and is on child support for both of those kids and is in arrears and his bank account is in the negative. Girl, that is one, as a mother, I would be like, okay, so I'm financially cutting you off. You're gonna have to figure it out. There's no more room on the wagon. He's not even bringing anything to the table. What are you doing? He's worse off than you. I can't. With 2 more mouths to feed that he ain't feeding. Whatever Egypt gets, as far as it pertains to Sam, like, breaking up with nothing physical or anything like that, she gonna have to learn the hard way. And what is so, oh God, Pep is another one. For real, Pep? You ain't teach your daughter the game? The self-respect game, that is. I just don't understand. At 19, listen, 19 years old, dating a dude, you started dating him at 19, 20, give or take. And he got 2 kids? Oh no, we wouldn't even have had a second conversation. It'd have been like, oh, okay, what's your kid's name? Oh, Lottie and Dottie. That's cute. That's cute. All right, so I have to go. It was nice meeting you. At 19, 20? Are you kidding me? You should be traveling, doing whatever you want to do. And he lives with Egypt and Pep. When I seen his mother show up at that coming out / engagement party, I really shook my head. Because I said to myself, wow, what does she do? You proud of your son? You hugging him? You proud of him, huh? Sam's father still makes me laugh. Because he found a very politically correct way to say his son ain't ish. He said our family members wouldn't even let him sleep on their lawn. Oh my God. Not even on the lawn, Pops? I can't even. His father's hilarious. He said he's burned so many bridges with people. And the crazy part is, he's having this conversation with Pep. And she still sees no red flags, no nothing. She's just sitting there. So next week, it's supposed to be the altercation that took place between Brianna and Egypt. I saw that months ago on Brianna's Instagram Live, I think it was. Yeah, they were filming, and she had just got into it with Egypt, and Egypt basically punched her in her mouth, and then went in the house. They were supposed to be talking, and Sam and Pep was in the house. This was the live that I saw a couple of months back. You might still be able to find it on probably YouTube if you haven't seen it already. And Brianna was hot, boy. She was heated. Because imagine if, like, your little sister, right? You know, you're trying to look out for your little sister, and you think that your little sister has respect for you because you show her respect, right? And she punched you in your mouth, and you know you could drag your little sister, but you don't want to do all that. And then she hits you in the mouth and runs in the house and locks herself in the house. Aunt Bev ain't having it. She act just like her mama. He's after her money and using her. Yeah. But the funny part is Egypt ain't got no money. It's you know what I'm saying? But you know, just that's what Titi, I think that's what Titi said to her. You don't have any money. It's your mom's money. Like, you ain't got no money. And you see how Pep didn't even really want to, like, stick to the issue. Egypt decides to call her mother, because Egypt is in Jamaica. Her mother's foot was hurting her conveniently, and she couldn't make it to Jamaica. Whatever, Pep. She didn't want to face that sister. And they call Egypt calls her mother on FaceTime because she feels outnumbered, right? Then her mother started talking too much, and she telling her mother to be quiet. I'm like, you do realize that you could just be like, Mom, I'm gonna call you back, or you could have turned the phone down. No, this girl ain't got no common sense. I can't be around people who don't have common sense, who don't even try. She's too old not to have common sense, in my opinion. Too old. Too old. I know kids in the single digits that have more common sense than she does. On the show, anyway. We don't know if this is all an act. I'm just saying. WeTV must have made Twist invite them. Hey, only me. Greetings. Because I wouldn't have them around. Oh, yeah, for his I guess he's coming out with a single release party. And then you see y'all saw when Sam was talking to Little Easy. I'm like, what's wrong with Sam, yo? What he on? And you know, damn, Egypt is so stupid. Do you guys notice that Sam is trying to push this narrative that Egypt is much more aggressive than he is? He always says that. People think I'm the one that's aggressive. Egypt is far more aggressive than I am. Treppa. She has this alter ego named Treppa. I ain't never heard of Treppa when she was on. I think she came on the first season, because Sam didn't come on until like the second or third season, I think, or maybe like the second season. When we first was introduced to Egypt, way before Sam came into the picture, I ain't never heard of no Treppa. All of a sudden, we got this new character. What Treppa look like? Treppa got common sense? Treppa ain't show up in Jamaica, though. Because Aunt Bev got the antidote for Treppa. Where's Treppa at? What about Angela and Dame, Josie? Yo, Angela. Oh, poor Vanessa. Poor Vanessa. Vanessa has I don't know if she has I don't know what she really is whiny. I don't know who's more. You know what? I could tolerate Vanessa more. I don't know why she tries to get something out of her sister that she has yet to get. And that is affection and attention and support. Isn't it interesting that Angela wants to work on merchandise for Bow Wow for his tour or whatever he's doing, but she did not want to work with her sister when her sister wanted to revamp what the heck is the name of the brand that they had? Cotton, whatever it was called, pastries. A couple seasons ago, Vanessa wanted to relaunch pastry. And Angela was like, nah, I'm good. She wouldn't even help her sister or like, she didn't want to be a part of it. Fine, I can see you don't want to be a part of it. But what about like maybe sitting in a meeting or two just to support your sister? No. But she's like, Bow, can I do your merchandise? I wonder what the compensation is going to be for Angela working on that merchandise. Oh, God, when Dame got arrested. You should have watched my review, Josie. First of all, Dame is oh, God. If I talk about Dame too much, I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my cool points. That's how corny Dame is. Angela is okay. Do you think Angela is selfish? She definitely gives me selfish. Do you think that she's self-centered, or do you think that she is emotionally deprived and she doesn't even have it to give to herself, so she can't give it to her sister? I could see why self-centered would be something like, a term used to describe Angela. But I just think anytime it comes to anything like where people are expressing how they feel, she starts acting goofy, right? And acting so distracted. Remember that sister? Their sister. I think it was last season or whatever, like last season 4 or something like that. And Vanessa, the sister, and Angela were sitting in like a coffee shop or whatever, and they were talking. And the sister was like, even when we were little, you were mean to me, this, that, and the third. And Angela just couldn't handle that. She was just so, like, absent, emotionally absent. Like, she gets so nervous whenever anyone expresses to her how they feel, like her sister or her brother. Or if her father's trying to tell her something, she's like, no, like she really acts like a child. Like, no, I don't want to hear stars. And she is a 30-something-year-old woman. She reverts back to this kid. It's weird. Dame looks sick. Dame is Boogie, let me tell you something, bro. Maybe he is working on it. Maybe he is figuring out a way for him to deal with his father that suits him. But when he said that he wasn't going to Queens, I said, good. He said, well, you got a lot of baby mamas, because Dame ended up getting arrested. Got a lot of baby mamas. So that therefore you got a lot of baby mama drama. You put yourself in that predicament, buddy. Dame is disgusting. I can't, I don't even know how. And you know what? Me and my friend was talking about this the other day, the other night, right? Rocky really gets on my darn nerves. Let me tell you why. When Boogie said that he wasn't going to Queens because Dame had this mysterious warrant that they didn't know about, which is BS. How the heck the court don't explain to his lawyer what he got a warrant in Queens for? Anyway, so they all were headed over to Queens to see what the issue was, and Boogie decided to leave. And then Rocky was trying to get Boogie to go, like, oh, Boogie, come on, And Boogie was like, nope, I flew all the way over here from New York, to show my support. Mission accomplished. But Rocky, whenever this man that you are sleeping with starts berating his children and was kicking up on Boogie and was getting disrespectful when Boogie showed up at his house. Remember, Dame thought it was the cops at the door and he had on his silk robe and he ran in the room. You sat right there and you did not correct or check Dame when he was talking to his son like his son was a piece of trash on the New York City streets. I'm glad Boogie don't listen to her. Shut up, Rocky, you dummy. It takes a lot for me to call somebody a dummy, but she's a dummy. Don't try to tell Boogie, oh, come on, Boogie, we're family. Yeah, they was family too when Dame was sitting there talking to his son like he's trash. And you sat right there. You didn't correct Dame. Why didn't you tell Dame, that's your son. We're family. Uh-huh. Got you trained right, huh, sis? Mm-hmm. I bet. How long I been on here? He's annoying. He really is annoying. Dame gets on my nerves too. Greetings, Comment King. Greetings. Happy Saturday, love. I just can't believe, Dame, he's an embarrassment to all Tauruses. I just want to put out there. Please be advised, right? Master P is a Taurus, I am a Taurus, and Dame Dash is a Taurus. So you see the variation. Okay? Dame, I don't know what type of Taurus Dame Dash is. I don't know his birthday. Quite frankly, I don't care. We're all not the same. Your greatest legacy is one of your greatest legacies, but I guess you could say your greatest legacy is your children. Don't even let me go in. I also made this point in my review. When Boogie and what's his name? JoJo were sitting in that tea shop, right? JoJo is he's such a cornball. And Boogie was talking to JoJo. They were in New York. He was talking to JoJo about, his father, being straight up trash. And JoJo was giving those generic, hey, that's your father, show up for him at court, that's your father. Me and my father, we've gone through troubles and I've disappointed my father. Listen, I gotta keep it real. That's just what I do, right? I understand what JoJo was doing because it was the cookie cutter answer. Like I said in my review, sorry if this is repetitive for those of you who've seen it. JoJo's father, Rev Run, is completely different from Dame Dash. Completely different. Regardless of whatever Rev Run may do outside of his family, who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? However, Rev Run is a family man. Emphasis on the man. He is a man. He has some sort of positive influence over all his children, especially JoJo. Right? He can lead by example. Dame Dash, on the other hand, he's a tyrant. So it's easy for JoJo, and I understand that JoJo, like I said, he was given the cookie cutter answer. And I said in my review, I don't like when people say, oh, that's your father, that's your mother. You got to be there for them. Dame Dash is mad toxic, right? We've seen it. In the counseling session, do y'all remember what Dame said to his son? He said, you act like you want me to be some type of father. Boogie was like, you are my father. This is how I know that something is not right with Dame. You don't like that's your son. What are you talking about? He called his son soft. What's wrong with Dame? Dame, you ain't tough. You're not tough. You are not tough, bro. You ducking the cops for child support, my guy. And I said also in my review, Dame is the type of dude that will be in a holding cell and will be in there telling everybody that he is in jail because he had mad weight and he had the hammers on him and giving all of this Soldier Boy S type story. And you in there for back child support, dude. So when JoJo was telling Boogie, like, you know, at the end of the day, that's your father. Yeah. He know that that's his father. Newsflash, Boogie don't have nothing to do with the fact that Dame is his father. But Dame has everything to do with the fact that Boogie is his son. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Boogie should disrespect his father, but if Boogie decided, like everybody keeps telling Boogie, you know, you got to be there, that's your father, that's your father. Dame is toxic. And I feel like he should put him on ice at times. He should. Boogie is an adult, right? Who was an abandoned child. Dame abandoned this boy, disappointed him time and time again. Dame takes no accountability and is not held accountable for his crap. And then he turns around and says, but I'm your father, I'm your father. Yeah, biologically you are. What does that mean? You don't have to respect me as a person? I don't buy that. So therefore, when Boogie said that he wasn't going to Queens, I clapped. I came, I stood outside the courtroom. I showed my support. Peace. I'm out. I am going to support from a distance, or love from a distance, he said. Good for you. If Boogie said to me, and I was sitting in the tea shop with all the potions and the tea changing color and whatnot, and he said to me, you know what? I don't want to go to court. I am, but I don't want to go. I would not sit there and tell him, yo, Boogie, you know what I'm saying? You got to let that go. That's your father. That's like telling somebody who is in a abusive relationship, nah, you know, you got to let that go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love each other. No, bump that. I don't care if you're blood related to somebody. If somebody is toxic, you better distance yourself. You better distance yourself. And the saddest thing that Boogie said in this, see, now I'm about to get mad because I really can't stand Dame Dash. He's trash, yo. He's trash. The saddest thing that Boogie said in that episode was when he showed up, when they pulled up to the court, right? And they were outside. And Boogie said, he basically said something along the lines of, when his father is going through a whole bunch of stuff, that's when he gets like attention. Like that's when his father is like, you know, affectionate to him or nice to him. But when everything is all good with Dame and Dame is on top, he doesn't care about him. That's sad. And this is somebody who you should be running to and supporting when they need you to support them. FOH. FOH. JoJo looks like Deputy Droop Along. Not Deputy Droop Along. Oh, did she? When Dame kicked Boogie out, she did say Dame no. But Dame only listens to Dame. How did she say? Did she say like, Dame no? Don't hit me. Boogie needs to find him peace without having. I'm telling you, it's a set. And you know what? Boogie now he's speaking up a lot more. I noticed that. I don't know if Boogie's going to counseling. He might be, yeah, because remember, he went to rehab for his substance abuse. And even when Boogie was going through his substance abuse, Did Dame go to court with his son? Dame, he's disgusting. He's disgusting. And it ticks me off, yo, because yo, man, you got the whole people. I'm sorry, you got the whole. There's no way that Dame could be a part of my circle of peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one in my crowd of people, the men, are deadbeat fathers. I can't be friends with you if you a deadbeat parent. Are you kidding me? You are not trustworthy. And you are a disgrace. You are being put out of the village and shamed. That's just how I get down. Ain't none of the dudes, and that is by choice. That's just who I rock with. No judgment to anybody. You could be I'm talking about myself right now. That ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. My uncles were not with the mothers of their children, but none of them are deadbeat fathers. That don't fly. My brother is not a deadbeat father. He's married, both of them. That don't fly in my family. It don't. It don't. Because you would be shamed. We from the old school. And I think that needs to happen more. Yeah, Boogie will not stay sober with Damien. Exactly. And who knows? Maybe when he was in rehab and getting counseling, maybe his counselor you got to put yourself first, bruh, because you can't depend on your father to have your best interests at heart. He doesn't even have his own best interests. He sabotages everything that he touches. Everyone that he's around. He is, oh God, I don't even know what that girl finds attractive about him. Yeah, man. My mother. No way. There's no way it would happen. It just doesn't go. You know? It was not expected. That was not expected. And I feel like if more men and women, because you know I'm an equal opportunity offender. Anybody can get it. If more men and women were called out for their unacceptable behavior and they knew like, yo, this is not acceptable. Not saying that it would change the dynamic of everything, but you never know. Some things may stick with people and some people may think twice. It just, like I said, my uncles are not married to or with the women that they have children with. But they ain't no deadbeat father. They're not. They're not. And I don't feel that you have to be married to be in your child's life. I don't think that you have to be in a romantic relationship. This goes for mother and father to be in your child's life. I don't. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Others may not agree. That's fine. I don't think you have to be. If both parties feel that they want to be in a relationship and it's better for them to be in a relationship and they want to be, great. If both parties feel it's better if they are not together in a relationship, a romantic relationship, but they want to work on a platonic co-parenting situation because it's best for the child, perfect. You got to do what works for you as well as the child. Not what other people think and what looks good on the outside. Mine either, but he's not a deadbeat. That's right. I'm telling you, I just feel like I said, my personality I have a strong personality. Trust me, off of here. Okay. And there's no way that like my close male friends, I'm talking about rocking with for a long time, like since we were younger. There's no way that they could be like, B, yo, I ain't paying no child support. I don't care. I ain't paying no child support. I ain't seeing that kid. I don't care about. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. Because one, I'd probably think that you were joking. And number two, I'd be like, oh, word? Oh, okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. I probably would cuss them out. And the friendship would, I don't care how long we've been friends. I would cuss you out. And then that would be it. My new jersey is coming out. I'm a little rough around the edges. It's okay. It's okay though. I feel comfortable with y'all. I just want to be myself on Saturday, I would cuss. I would. I don't even do all of that, but I would cuss you out because Royal B love the kids. You know how I feel about the little babies. You can't come to me and tell me that. You can't tell me that. I would shame you. And you would be a bum. Call it judgmental if you want to. But like I said, children have nothing to do with how they got here. I'm pretty sure if a lot of kids could choose their parents, they'd be like, nah, let me get a do-over. Oh, God. But every time I see Dame, I just can't with him. I really can't. I would never, ever, ever want to sit down and have a conversation with Dame because it wouldn't be a conversation. If I saw Dame Dash and for whatever reason, like, oh, Dame Dash is here, I'd be like, I don't even give a blank. He's a bum. You trash, dog. And I would walk past him and straight say that. Like, yo, you trash. And you a Taurus? He'd probably be like, who does this B think she is? That wouldn't even offend me. Coming from him, please. I would talk cash-ish to him. Woo-wee. I would never want to sit down and have a conversation. I would not even want to be in the same vicinity as him. He disgusts my soul. He's disgusting. And I hope that Boogie, you see what I mean? Dame done ruined this kid. And Boogie got to spend the rest of his life getting himself together. You see how unfair that is? But I hope that Boogie is getting counseling and he's taking the steps to just do what he needs to do, And if he decides to have children, I hope to God that he is nothing like his father. Ugh. Because all that would do is just, the cycle would continue. One of the kids that is a half deadbeat. Well, he grew up with a deadbeat, no longer want any partners who didn't have both their parents in their lives. I respect it. Yeah, I respect it. I don't care. I don't get easily. I don't get. Let me not say I get offended. I don't think I get offended. But like I'm telling you, if any one of my closest male, that would hurt me. Honestly, I would probably like rip them, but it would hurt me to know like, yo, you have a seed and you abandoning your seed, your child. Are you crazy? That would hurt me. That would really hurt me, honest to God. And I think that's probably where my anger would come from, because I would be so hurt. Like, what? Because I'm close to them, Same thing with any of my female friends. That would hurt me. My closest friends. Like, what? What do you mean? But I would cuss them out, though. I'm just keeping it real, and they know I would. Just like I would expect them to do the same for me. If I was a deadbeat mother, I would expect my inner circle to be like, B, are you crazy? Like, you bugging, I don't know. All right, y'all. This coffee got me mad hyper. Let me get Egypt off my screen. Tired of seeing her face. Yeah, you can't fix stupid, no. But you know what? You can't. You're absolutely right. You can't fix stupid. And also, because we have freedom of choice, I ain't got to be around stupid either. Praise God. Ain't he good? Happy Saturday, everybody. On your way out, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. I'm an hour and 14 minutes in. I was gifted a bottle of Patron Silver yesterday. So I don't know. Should I take a little sip and come back on later? I got to do shots of sunset. Don't forget, if you did not see my review, please go and watch it. Let's get those views up. And for all of you who joined me today, thank you. I love all of you with the love of the Lord. So we over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes. So I am signing off. I try not to make these lives long. If something pops off, some of you be hitting me up in my DMs, and I appreciate it. I really do. I'm going to try to do better with like Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to try. But if there's something that you want to talk about, put it in the comments after the video ends, after the live video ends, or hit me up via DM. I'll probably come back later, but I don't know what to talk about. I just want to kiki, I guess, right? Girl, get drink and come on live. I don't know if that's safe. I'm not a drinker. Not like I used to be in college. Woo! So glad I made it out alive. I like my iced coffee, you know. But we'll see. DMs on Instagram. Yeah, you can send me like a message. That's what it's called, right? DMs? Like a message on Instagram. And Josie, check your IG messages, please. Thank you, sis. But yes, I love all of you. This was fun. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you're watching the replay. If you have not done so already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you click that little bell off to the right and select all so you don't miss any of my uploads. I promise you, I am no different. Not even tipsy. Like, you know how you sip and you get like nice and then that's it, I'm done. I am no different when I'm nice than I am right now. I promise you, this is a natural hyper. Like, I'm loud, I'm hyper. Plus I got caffeine in me. But yeah, I love all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could come live during the week, but you guys already know. But yeah, I don't know what to talk about tonight if I come back later on. What y'all got planned for the day? Anybody going out? I'm gonna try to send out a like, I'll probably post something in my community tab. What time is it now? Dang, it's 12:34. And today's Saturday. So like 8, 9 o'clock maybe Eastern time. Even with my half deadbeat is on child support. I know that's right. Who is this? Okay, this you, Joe. All right, see, I just got the what you call it? Okay, I answered you good. That thing just scared the heck out of me. My phone was vibrating. All right, yeah, I'm signing off. It's lunchtime, so I'm about to go eat. Yes, so I guess I'll be back. Just make sure you check the channel. I know that the notifications are weird, so I don't know. If there's something that you want to talk about, like I said, put it in the comments after the video. Send me a message on Instagram. I'm at she_royalb on Instagram and on Twitter. So yeah, go ahead and skim the YouTube streets. Oh, you guys, NeNe and Jennifer Williams did an interview. It's on NeNe Leakes' channel. I started watching it, but I got bored, so I'll probably finish watching that. I'm telling you, NeNe Leakes, she is gearing up. She trying to get her own talk show. I am not beat. But yeah, go watch that on NeNe's channel, and then, you know, whatever you can scrounge up, you know, we can talk about or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all for watching. I really do.